Morning everyone, welcome to our workout today. It is an ABC core workout. So we're going to be going through the alphabet. We have the letter for each exercise. I'll just be demonstrating as we go. We're going to do everything, almost everything, for about 30 seconds. So I'm just going to start with it. Our first letter is A for alternating crunches. So we're going to be going side to side to either side of the leg for 30 seconds. Ready? And begin. So you're just coming up, back and forth. Keep the core engaged. You can extend the feet a little bit to make it more difficult, or keep them flat on the ground. Want to make sure we're reaching with each elbow towards the opposite knee. About halfway done with this. So coming all the way through to the end. Finishing strong, under 10 seconds left. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, our second one is burpees. So for those, we're going to come all the way down, come out, up, and finish. And if you want to modify, you can either step out the burpee, up and through, or just whole body extension down, end up pushing onto your toes. All right, ready? And begin. So we're going 30 seconds. Keeping a nice quick pace, all the way on through. Make sure to fully extend. You can come all the way down to the ground if you want. Making sure you keep that going. Good, full extension. We're to the last 15. All the way through and back. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, our next one is crunch to boat. So you're gonna crunch up nice and tight. And then you fully extend the legs and the arms into boat, and then crunch it back. All right, ready? And begin. So crunch up tight, extending legs and arms, crunch up tight again. Good. Making sure to get as much as you can out of each one. Keeping that nice, easy breathing. Neck stays relaxed, core stays engaged. We have under 15 seconds left now. So finishing this off all the way through. Under 10 seconds left. All the way in. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, we got double hop burpees now. So we're doing the burpees. We're just doing 2 hops at the bottom. So again, coming out, going 1, 2, and up. You can step it out. 1, 2, and up, or just do full body extensions, down and 2 hops at the top. All right, and go. So 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. Good. So we're going 30 seconds. Making sure to keep that going. Good, into the last 10 seconds now. Finishing this one all the way through to the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, extension crunch is our next one. So for this, we're gonna crunch up tight, and then extend the arms and legs out, and then come back into the crunch position. So 30 seconds, and begin. So crunch up tight, extending out, and then crunch up tight. Good, full extension, down and back. Making sure to keep the shoulders off the ground. When we extend the legs, they don't quite touch. If you need to modify, just don't extend as far, crunch up, and then just get a small extension. We've got 10 seconds left. All the way in. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Next we have F. We're going to do a full sit-up. So with your feet flat, you're coming up. Keep them engaged. Back and forth. To modify, you're just doing a crunch. Shoulders off the ground. And go. So coming all the way up as much as you can. If you have something to stick your feet under, that'll help. Otherwise, again, you can just do the crunches. All the way up and through. Over halfway done now. So keeping it nice and controlled. You don't want to just throw yourself forward. You can use momentum a little bit to get up, but keep that core engaged. Finishing off. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. We're doing glute press next. So we're actually going to stay right here. We're just lifting the hips up and back. And begin. So we're stopping before we touch the ground. Keeping that core tight. Going all the way through. That range of motion. Really trying to press that up. Staying strong. We're halfway done. So moving in through to the end. Keeping that core nice and tight. Keeping those glutes as you drive up. Going to be driving through the heels. Pushing with the hips. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Alright, H is half sit-up pulse. So for this, we're going to start in a half sit-up. And we're just going to real lightly pulse up and through. So it's just a little bit. You can also do a crunch pulse to modify where you stay mostly up. You're just pushing up in a little bit. All right, and go. So for this one, I'm actually going to throw weights here that I can hold my feet with since I'm sitting partway up. And you're just going to pulse. Go on 30 seconds. So just halfway back. You want to engage back and forth. Keep that core tight. We want to be close to halfway up in a crunch position. You're over halfway done. You can hold your neck, cross your shoulders. Again, you can do this with a crunch if you want to. Last 5, almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Good. So should feel the core a little bit after that one. Internal rotation lunge. So we're going to be doing a lunge, step, and then rotate towards the front leg. So alternating back and forth, and begin. So just step. Want to keep the shoulders back. Try to get nice and low, keeping each leg close to 90 degrees. And then keep that core engaged as you rotate the trunk in, nice and straight between each one. Making sure to get that back leg down. Challenging yourself through. Got about 10 seconds left. So finishing that off all the way through to the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, so now we've got our jumping jacks. Just light on the toes. We're jumping out. To modify, you're stepping. Keeping the heels off the ground. We're going to be light on the toes. And begin. So again, even if you're not doing the jumping, if you're doing the stepping, we still want to keep the heels up. Lift the foot. Do some of that natural shock absorbing that it does as you stay light on the toes. Keeping that going. Just over halfway done. So keeping that up all the way through as we finish off these last 10 seconds. Making the most you can out of each one. All the way through to the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, now we've got crunches with a K. As we move on, so you're just going to crunch up, keep that core engaged, and begin. So you can keep the feet flat, lifting the shoulders up, getting that full range of motion all the way through. Want to get in as much as you can. Keeping that nice easy breathing. Making sure to keep that neck relaxed. Really try and get those shoulders up as much as you can. You can hold your head. Finish this off. We're into the last 10 seconds. All the way through. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, lunge jacks is our next one. So we're going to be doing the lunges. This time we're straight, but we're going to jump and then switch legs. Nice and light on the toes. And to modify, you're just stepping them out as quickly as you can. And go. So back and forth, keeping the shoulders. Want to make sure we're still dropping that back leg. Keeping that up as much as you can. Want to get that range of motion. Making sure knees are staying behind the toes. Nice soft landing. We're over halfway done. Anytime you're jumping, you want to land as quietly as you can, because that means your muscles are absorbing it instead of your joints. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, our next one is M, mountain climbers. So you're gonna be down on the ground, holding yourself up, driving the legs, alternating. You can step this out to push if you want as well. All right, ready? And begin. So driving up, making sure to stay low, drive the knees forward, keeping that nice easy breathing. We're about halfway done with this, so keeping that full extension. All the way in on each movement. Under 10 seconds left, so finish this off. Through to the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Catch your breath. You can get a quick drink now, since we're at the halfway point. And then we're gonna move on to N. All right. N is ninja kicks. So you're gonna be standing on one leg, kicking out, to the side, and back. If you need to, you can touch your foot before you go, but otherwise try and stay on that one leg the whole time. Ready? And begin. So out, to the side, and back. We're gonna do half on each leg. So we're staying on one leg for the first little bit. Out, side, back. Keep nice and centered. Side, back, and switch legs. You'll probably notice one is a little bit worse. That's okay. It's totally normal. We want to get up, kick to the side, up, kick back. Good. Last few seconds here. 2, 1, and relax. All right, oblique crunch is our next one. So for this, we're gonna do 20 seconds on each side. We're gonna be laying down. We're crunching up and through. So you're basically a sideways crunch. We're trying to get this area in here. Keep your feet off the ground. They don't necessarily have to move. What we're trying to get is that side engagement. Start if you haven't yet. We're gonna go 15 seconds, or I'm sorry, 20 seconds on each side for the oblique. All the way through. We're trying to keep that range of motion. In and back. And switch. Going the other way. So coming up nice and strong. Good. So coming all the way down and through. Again, focusing on that midsection. We got under 10 seconds left. Finishing this off. All the way into the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right. P is our push-ups. You can do these either from the toes down to 90 and back, from your knees, or you can do them against a wall, or you're just coming down and through. So whichever way. 30 seconds. Ready? And begin. So pushing up. If your shoulders bug you, just keep your elbows tight as you come down. Otherwise, out a little bit is fine. We're halfway done with this. Coming all the way through, last 10 seconds of work. Try and finish this off. Making the most you can out of each one of these. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, now we have crunches with a Q for our Q exercise. You didn't know there was this many ways to spell crunches, did you? So we're doing the crunches and go. So same thing. Feet are flat. Engage the core all the way up and through. Try and challenge those muscles as much as you can. Really getting that engaged. You can extend the arms if you want to make it more difficult, or bring your feet off the ground. So however you want to do this, as long as you're giving your 100%, that's what we always want. Under 10 seconds left on this. Finishing off nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, ours reverse fly. We're going to be bent over. Nice and strong. I'm going to squeeze the shoulders back. Nice and controlled. And begin. So this one, it's all about control of the arms. Squeeze them tight. Stay relaxed. Challenge that range of motion. Stay nice, easy breathing. This one doesn't need to be fast. You can do this with light weights if you want, but it's definitely a challenge. As long as you squeeze them at the top, stay nice and controlled through the arms. Under 10 seconds left. So finishing this off, through to the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Our S is single leg squats. So you're going to be on one leg, come down into a squat. You can do it holding on to something or just touching that toe down. But try and keep as much weight on the one leg as you can. And begin. As you're coming down, nice and low. Again, you can touch that toe for balance, but still try and make sure you're leaning mostly on the one leg. I'm starting with my right leg because it's the weaker one. Just stick with whichever one you started with though. All the way down. One more and then we're going to switch. And other side. So we're going to do 20 seconds on this one. Shoulders are back. Drop it nice and low. We want to get that butt down. Try and keep the knees behind the toes. It's a little bit harder on the single leg one, but keep the shoulders back. Drop the hips nice and low. So as you come down, we're dropping those glutes. Almost done. And relax. Good. All right, now we've got our T is our shoulder tap plank. So you can do this from a plank. We're just going to tap shoulders back and forth and begin. And you can do this from the knees if you need to as well. And if you want, you can do it from the elbows. I like the push-up position just because it gives you more range of motion to tap. If you want to make it more difficult, just bring your feet closer. And the less you move your hips, the harder it is. So try and lock that in tight. Keep your hips, it was actually a little high there. We want to be nice and low, about the level of your shoulders. We're over halfway done with this. So bringing it all the way through to the end. Finishing this off nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, uppercuts now. So we're going to be standing up. We're going to be swinging arms from shoulder to hip, keeping them bent. 30 seconds and begin. So try and lock this core in tight. You want to keep a strong swing, getting as much as you can on each one. Keep that nice, easy breathing all the way through. Got about halfway done with this. So you want to move the hips as little as you can. So you really have to engage the core as you swing those arms back and forth. Trying to make it strong. Tight punches, don't let your arms flail around. Keep them tight, nice and strong. Under 10 seconds left. All the way through to the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right. V is V crunch. We're going to be nice and flat. All right. Ready? And begin. So for this, you're going to crunch your arms and your legs up, and then stop before you fully relax. To modify, you just bend a little bit as you come down and up. Otherwise, you want to be as straight as you can, up and through, and we're stopping right before we touch the ground. So as I come down, then I stop here, crunching up, and stop. Keeping that up. We're into the last 10 seconds now. Finishing this off all the way through to the end. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right. Walking plank is our next one. So we're going to be starting from hands, walking down to elbows, and you can do this from your knees too. Down and up. 30 seconds, and begin. So we're coming down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. So make sure you keep those hips low. Try and alternate which arm you're leading with too. It doesn't have to be exactly 50-50, as long as it's a little bit different each time. We have under 10 seconds left on this now. So finishing off, almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, X is our next one. So we're gonna be doing X jacks. You're gonna come down, all the way out, then jumping out into a capital letter X, then back down. So out and back, light on the toes, and begin. So starting down, out and back, and you can step these out to modify. So down, Out and back. 30 seconds. Want to get as much as you can. All the way out, nice and light on the toes. Keeping that jumping up. Finishing off nice and strong. Under 10 seconds. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, Y crunch is our second to last one. So we're gonna have the arms out. You're just gonna crunch up while keeping the arms like a capital letter Y. And begin. So we're crunching up, keeping those arms out. Try and get those shoulders off the ground as much as you can. Keeping those arms out. Apparently I need more room for this exercise than I realized. Good, we're over halfway done with this. Into the last 10 seconds. So keep that core tight. Finishing this off nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right. Last one is zipper jumps. So we're just gonna be down into a squat, putting one hand down, zip straight up the middle as you jump up. You can push up onto the toes to modify if you want. And go, it's alternating hands, just going straight up. Try and push it up, nice and strong, landing softly on the toes. This is our last one. So pushing it in, nice and strong, shoulders back, zipping up. We're over halfway done. So finishing this off, good, under 10 seconds left. Nice straight lines, all the way through. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. You are done. Virtual high five. Oh, excuse me, great job on the workout. Catch your breath, get a drink, and then we'll stretch. So pulling the arms back. Letting your breathing come back down. We want nice deep breaths as much as we can. Letting yourself recover. Challenging the muscles through. All right. We're gonna come up and reach back. You can keep the feet moving now. We're just trying to stretch that midsection a little bit. Open it up to breathe. We're also stretching some other muscles. All right, we're gonna lace our fingers now at the top and just slowly come forward, pulling your arms out. Stretching that nice and easy. Coming down to in front and slowly coming down towards the hips. And keep those shoulders fall back, all the way down, and relax, good. All right, reaching down towards the toes. Letting yourself recover, keeping that nice and relaxed. All right, then we're gonna drop down onto hands and knees. We're gonna lean the hips back, stretch your shoulders, and just nice and easy. Nice deep breaths, letting yourself recover a little bit. All the way forward, let your hips fall, kind of arch back. You're going to push yourself, you should feel a good stretch through that midsection there. That nice easy breathing. Alright, now we're going to do some cat-cow. So you're going to be down on your hands and knees, pull your back up towards the ceiling. Stretch that out. Want to feel that little bit of an arch. Come back down, arching back the other way, stretching through that lower midsection now. Nice easy breathing. All right, go ahead and sit down. All right, reach down, pull that back down. Again, catching your breath, and then heart rate come back down. All right, one leg forward. We're gonna stretch that out. Leaning forward, nice easy breathing. All right, we're gonna switch. Good core workout today. Proud of you guys for making it through this. Feel free to keep stretching if you want. Otherwise, we are done. Enjoy your day. Great workout, everyone.